I am live. It says I'm live. So today, y'all, I hope y'all can hear me because I'm not a blogger, whatever you want to call it. And I'm walking through the streets of Chicago and I'm taking y'all with me. So I decided this like at the last minute. And so right now, I am in Chicago's South Loop area. I'm going to turn the camera around. This is Chicago's South Loop area. And this is like my old stomping grounds. And I hope you guys can hear me because I don't have a microphone. But you know what? I'm doing this real and raw. Okay. And let me turn back around. So this is where it all began, where I had my salon years and years ago. And I'm going to show you, we're coming up on my salon. And yeah, my salon was in the South Loop area of Chicago from 2004 to about 2017. And I don't know how long y'all gonna go with me on this walk because I'm walking really, really far. So if you know anything about Chicago, I'm walking from the South Loop area to all the way down North Michigan Avenue. And I did that a little while back. I think I did 8 miles because I walked all the way back as well. So I'm gonna show you now. This is my old salon right here. Someone owns it right now. But yeah, we owned this salon for like um 13 years. Someone else owns it now, and it's a beautiful space, but I miss it and I don't miss it. But yeah, this is my old salon. So back to me. And those of you who watch this on a replay, yeah, be nice to me in the comment section, okay? Be nice because this is my first time actually vlogging and I don't see anybody in the chat. But anyway, I gotta focus, y'all. I gotta focus. So I might not be watching the chat, but I'll definitely respond afterwards. So again, I'm in Chicago, South Loop area, and I'm taking you guys on a walk with me. And my little equipment is we're gonna make sure we get across the street comfortably, safely. Yeah. Okay. So I'm headed all the way down to North Michigan Avenue, like near the water tower place. And that's a far walk. It's probably about, I'm thinking about 4 miles or maybe 3 miles. I'm thinking it's a little bit more. But anyway, I don't know how long I'm going to stay on here, but I'm doing this. The fear is real. I've never been outside walking, talking to you guys, and actually, um, yeah, talking to you guys and going live out in the middle of the street, right? So I don't even know how to look at the chat. I'm trying to see if I can see the chat. I see that people are joining. So what's up, y'all? I have been kind of away and kind of not away, but I've always posted on my community tab. I've been doing a lot and I'm creating something so amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see it, invest in it, and it's just going to be amazing. And I've been working on it for about 6 months. And I want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you guys for following me all this time, um, getting to know who I am, my real authentic self. And recently, I've been posting a lot of videos because on my YouTube cover, I say that I record videos based on my inspiration. And not that I haven't been inspired, but I've been more inspired to work on my brand new ebook that's going to be dropping next month. And it's not just an ordinary ebook either. So again, y'all, I can't see comments. I can't respond while I'm walking. So please talk to me in the comment section and then I'll talk back after I'm done. Okay. Now this ebook is called The Gray Hair Glow Up. And when I tell you, God inspired me to write this book. And what I love about it most is that it's not, of course, it's digital. So you can't get a copy, a hard copy, because that's boring to me. I'm a creative, so I like to be creative. And just reading a regular book about your first 6 months on your gray hair journey, that's boring. So, I'm a creator. I like video, I like audio, I like music, I like color. And baby, when I tell you this thing has all of that, and the pages will be flippable, they're digital. You hear me talking in it, you'll see video, and it has 3 sections. And I've talked about this on my channel before. It has 3 sections. The first section is the big choice, just making a choice, just choosing you and finally deciding for yourself, not for anybody else, to just go gray and be chic, right? So that's the first one. And there's 2 chapters in that section. Then the next section is the transition, like all the things that you go through, picking the right clothes, incorporating some little makeup into your look. I'm gonna turn the camera around 1 second so you guys can see the beautiful Chicago South Loop area. So yeah, then the last section is the mastery, like really mastering your hair, staying away from the brassiness. This is so pretty. These are like outdoor little area for this restaurant called Waffles. I've been there before. They specialize in like chicken and waffles. I'll turn the camera back around. So yeah, so 6 chapters, 3 sections, and it's going to be amazing. And okay, I see somebody commenting. Here we go. Okay, good morning, Lachelle. How are you, girl? So, girl, I'm vlogging. My first time. I'm out here in these streets of Chicago, and I'm walking because I love to walk, and we got to move these bodies. Okay, I'm 56, so I cannot believe I'll be 60 in 4 years, and I don't feel like it, and I don't even know what it's supposed to feel like. So, anyway, so the book, the ebook, is video, it's audio, it's all the things. It's creative, it's colorful, and there'll be a bonus. And the bonus is your own AI. So the AI will, I created it. I created my own AI for this brand, my brand, so SalonCHAT, Go Gray Be Chic. And you have it personally attached to the ebook where you can ask it questions about your hair, and it will feed you answers and results based on what I share and how I give you information about products, shampoos, fashion, style. So I'm still working on creating that. And one thing I love about the ebook is that once you purchase it once, you get all the upgrades and the updates, because there'll be a lifetime upgrades and updates. Maybe like once a quarter, I'll add in a few pages, testimonial, more video that I'm inspired to add. So it's going to be amazing. It's nothing like that is out there. And that's why I have to stay true to myself. I have to stay true to me, who I am, how I move. Because when I first started this journey, I was comparing myself to others. I was comparing myself to other creators, other women who are making great hair content. But at this time of my life and the journey that I'm on right now, I got to do me, baby. And you got to do you. And it's not that I love to collaborate with others. I think it's amazing. I've collaborated with um, several people in the space, especially my girl Trey Going Gray. we do some awesome collaborations, honey. Our collaborations are next level. But again, I still have to stay true to me, who I am, what I do, what I love to do. So the street that I'm walking down in Chicago right now is South Michigan Avenue. So we have South Michigan Avenue and we have North Michigan Avenue. I'm just going to turn the camera around for a second so you can see the big tall buildings. Not that where you live, they don't have tall buildings, but yeah, these are huge buildings. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about, is that ebook. And I'm just so elated. It has like 100 pages so far. I think it's probably gonna eventually end up having about 100, probably about 105 pages. And what I like about it, some of the things I can give you a little sneak peek. Um, if you're new on the journey, especially, it's great to understand when you're looking for a hairstylist, what to communicate to the hairstylist. So I have some hairstylists in there speaking about that. Not just me, because I don't know everything. I work with some hair colorists that are amazing. And so I'm going to be featuring them in the book. I tell you, I feel like it's raining. I don't know. It's not supposed to rain till later, but anyway, so we made it to this street. This is Roosevelt Road. This is Roosevelt and Michigan. So Roosevelt is 12th Street and the cross street. Well, we're still on Michigan, but we're at Roosevelt and Michigan. And it's drizzling outside. Nobody told me it was going to rain this early. It's supposed to rain later. But if you are confused on the journey, you just don't know what to do to your hair, this book is for you. To me, the book is for everybody. Even if you're comfortable and confident with your hair, it's for you too. Because it's just like a memoir of what we go through on the journey and what we continue to go through on the journey. So it's not even like we ever finish the journey. I don't feel like we do, because there's always aspects that come up that we have to deal with. You know, the looks, the stares, which we don't even care, right? um, but it becomes more unique and creative when you get those looks and stares and you're confident in your look. You love what you look like. You've gotten you've gotten your look down pat. You understand how to how to do your hair. Because I always tell my clients, you know, you should not, especially during the pandemic, you should not be dependent on your hairstylist to do your hair. You should actually know exactly what you need to do. And I'm not talking about chemicals, I'm not talking about haircuts. Those major things, you definitely want to make sure that you have a professional hairstylist that you go to for those things. So, in saying all that, um, yeah, the ebook is going to be amazing. I can't wait. I've been working feverishly on this book, you know, adding video, adding content, adding audio. There's a few little meditations in there, some mirror moments where you stand in the mirror and you hear me talking to you. And so it's just like an immersive experience. I'm just like right there with you. So it's going to be incredible. It's going to be game changing. And to me, the book is also for people who are not going gray, for women 45 and over who just need to get into themselves to create the look and feel that they want to create as we age. Because my tagline for this book is going gray is not letting yourself go, it's letting yourself glow. So at this time in our lives, we definitely need to be growing. We need to be living our best lives, because tomorrow is definitely not promised. It's not promised. And so every day, today I said I'm going to get up early because y'all, I'm about to experience the most amazing time of my life. One is because my son is headed to college. My last son is headed to college. So I have three, 18, 27, and 30. But the little one, honey, I got him ready. He is ready. His trunk party is this weekend. And I'm just so excited for him. He's majoring in marketing. He's a true entrepreneur because me and his dad, we're both entrepreneurs. So I've been an entrepreneur, went to college, been at college in Greensboro, North Carolina, pledged AKA, always wanted to do hair. My grandmother was a hairstylist in North Carolina, where my mom is originally from. My mom came here in 66, and my brother in 67, and me in 68. So yeah, let's see, turn this around. So you can see the beautiful trees over still on Michigan. I'm sweating, y'all. I should have had my little towel out to wipe my face. I don't know where I put it. I got my book bag. I don't know where I put my little towel. But this is where we walked from. And I just love this sun out here. The sun is incredible. I think I look like I've been on the beach. Well, I've been at the lakefront in Chicago. I love the lakefront. I stay on the lakefront because I just love sun, sand, and water. Like all of the God elements, flowers, nature. That's me. So my son is going away to college. I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm not letting burn from kick in where I forget what I talked about, right? But anyway, he's going away to college. He's going to Northern Illinois University. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't put a lot of makeup on. But he's going to Northern Illinois University and majoring in marketing. That's only 2 hours away from where we live. And so I'm so excited for him. And it's so funny. He asked me yesterday, he said, Mom, should I be partying? I said, absolutely not. I said, it's time to get your bag. You got to get your bag so you have money saved before you go away to school. So he's working. uh, He's working pretty full-time job in a restaurant here in Chicago, but he doesn't have a car yet. I let him borrow my car to do DoorDash. So he's getting his coins right now. He said he would love to have about $3,000 to $4,000 before he goes away. So his trunk party is this week. And we're just asking people to, just send him Zelle, send him money through Zelle. And so it'll go right to him. And he's very responsible with what he's doing. I'm so proud of him. And this app that we used, he showed me the other day his credit score. And he has a 730 credit score. I was like, okay. And not even a year ago, I got some knowledge about, I'm always making more credit, but making sure it stays where it needs to be. But I got some knowledge about um, credit scores for, your kids. It could be your kids, it could be your grandkids. And what you do, if you have credit cards, trying to keep them at least a 30%, um, I forgot what that's called, utilization, 30% utilization means your balance is not over 30% of your overall balance, not more than that. And so I took about 2 credit cards and added him as an authorized user on the card. And yeah, it was less than 6, well, maybe about 9 months ago. And when I did that, of course, I have to be current, with the cards. And yeah, I didn't know what his score looked like. And really didn't want to have to run his credit or anything to find out, but it populated in the app that we're using, the Navy Federal app that we use. So he's got his savings in there. And yeah, he could potentially have about a couple $1,000s. He just likes to see that balance, money in the bank, right? And I like that for him at 18. So he's definitely on the right track. And my 27-year-old, he is in real estate. working to get more into real estate. He did get his real estate license last year, but he's working it out, finding himself. And then my oldest, he's a welder. So that's the three boys. I got a lot of nieces. But anyway, I can't see any comments to ask. I hate that I can't see the comments to ask any to answer any questions. And I'm not gonna mess up. So we've already walked about maybe 5 or 6 blocks. Actually, I'm walking because um I'm actually headed to, oh my God, you know what I just remembered? I didn't pay my doggone meter. And that's not good in the city of Chicago. I got on here so fast and didn't pay my meter, y'all. Lord have mercy. Okay. I know the owner of that salon. I may have to call her back and find out what that meter code is when I get off of here. Lord, because they love to get tickets. I think that's like a $50 or $60 ticket. Chicago is so rough when it comes to that, but I got sidetracked, right? So anyway, oh well. I mean, it's worth it talking to y'all. I didn't want to have to pay a ticket, but we'll see what happens. I'll try to get her back to see if she can tell me the code or if I can look up the code in the South Loop at that address. Because there's only one code on that side of the street. I should remember as much as I paid when I was working there. But let's see, what else do I want to talk about? I want you guys to let me know like what kind of videos you need to see. I am working on one video with I direct message some a lot of gray hair influencers so that I can share another inspiration video of different looks that people are wearing with gray hair. Because what I found, people always, I know I put that AI video out there. Some people didn't really like it, but I kind of really didn't care. Thank you, Sabrina. Sabrina Merrick just sent me a super thank. And I have to honestly say, and I'm not, I don't want to walk on anybody's toes or anything, but I have to acknowledge her because over this past year, 2 years, she's the only one that has ever left me a super thanks on all of my content that I do, all of my videos that I put my hard work into. She's the only one who's ever left me any monetary value for my video. And sometimes it's $1, it could be $2 because I do this for free. I don't get paid to do this. Yeah, I get paid for my ads that I earned on the videos, but that goes up and down every month. But it's okay. You have to share how your heart tells you to share. I'm not the one to tell you. But anyway, thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can see across the street. It's so beautiful. So pretty downtown Chicago. We're walking past actually walking past Roosevelt University right now. So for those tall buildings. I love Chicago. It's so beautiful. I know so many people hear all kind of negative stuff about the city, but the city is really so it's the fine arts building right here in Roosevelt University. So yeah. Hey Tracy, girl. Yes, Tracy, she knows what kind of what's that shirt Tracy you had on. I don't want to say that on here. Well, I can say it. We all grown, right? Tracy and I I was just talking about you, Tracy. So I guess the universe attracted you to this live. I was just talking about you. We did a collaboration. That's what I was talking about, collaboration. And Tracy said she has a shirt and it said, bitch, I'm from Chicago. Tracy said, my son just graduated from hotel. Wow, just graduated. And I was just talking about my son is headed to Northern Illinois University, Tracy. He's leaving um, August 19th. And I am super, super duper excited. I am excited to be an empty nester, okay? Because I'm about to be out here in these streets, honey. Not like that though. In a good way. In a good way. Yeah, you know it. We from the shy. The shy is just different, you know. It's just different. It's different from New York. It's different from California. It has its own little personality. You know, it can be a little special at times, like any other city. But yeah, I love my city. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I was born and raised here, so it's amazing. So what was I talking about? Empty nesting. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited to empty nest because I'm about to start traveling. I got me a new boo, and he doesn't live here. So it's just gonna be awesome. So I'm excited for my next phase of life. I'm excited for my next phase of YouTube because there's no quitting over here. And that's why I kind of I fill up every month. I make sure that I'm connected to you guys. I make sure that I don't let too much time go when I'm commenting on comments, when I'm responding to comments, or too much time goes past sometimes when I'm recording a video. But you know what? It has to inspire me to record a video because I know what guys like to see. And I have to be quite honest, although I love hair is in my soul. I don't always like to record videos about hair because the gray hair journey is not just about hair. It's more aspects to it than just about hair. It's about your total look. It's about the way you feel. It's about what you attract based on how you feel. And it's about makeup. It's about lifestyle. So hair, I love it. Although I love it, sometimes I'm gonna be transparent. Like I said, this is my authentic self. You know, I'm not recording, I'm not editing. Um, yeah, I get tired of talking about hair. But I think there's a lot of videos on my YouTube channel about hair that can help so many people, that has helped so many people. So I'm just so well-rounded as a creator with beauty, fashion, style. I like to say style because um, fashion fades, style is eternal. So also in the ebook, I help you create your own fashion muse or your own style muse, and that's a lot of fun. So a few of my style muses are, um, of course, Iris Appel, um, who else? Solange Knowles. It might get loud, y'all. And who else is my fashion muse? Grace Jones. That's why you guys see me, people looking at me weird. Like, I'm not talking to you. Don't you see me talking into my camera? This is but yeah, it gives you, it helps you create your own style muse. So that's a little one pager that's in the ebook. So if you guys that just jumped on, I'm launching next month a complete immersive experience with me in your first 6 months of the gray hair journey. And it's audio, it's video, it's colorful, it's flippable. So it's going to be incredible. I just cannot wait. Um, but I'm not rushing it. I've been working on it for like 6 months. The idea came to me a couple of years ago. I just I didn't expound on it until like February. I was like, I need to finish writing this book. Okay, let me see what Tracy says. Tracy says, let's get together and do another collab soon. before the summer is over. And then she said, oh, snap, we got to catch up. I'm going to jump off here. Okay. Work on my YouTube channel. Call me later. Okay. I will do that, Tracy, if you're not going. And yes, we got to do another collab. But some other things that are coming is let's see, in next month, beginning of next month, I'm doing an all-out photo shoot, which will include some of my, well, actually, let's back up. I'm relaunching my apparel website. It's going to be totally different. It's being worked on as we speak. So, yeah, you haven't seen videos, but I'm not sitting around, right? I haven't just been sitting around. I'm never sitting around. I'm working on a lot to move myself out of the salon in the next, wow, Moscow. Okay, Juliana, welcome to the live. Glad to have you here from Moscow. So, yeah, the brand new apparel shop is going to be called, it's shop.gogradebchic.com. So I'll have the original logo in there, but I also have some other cute, not the logo, but just wording, Go Grade, Be Chic in a really creative way. This guy designed the logo. And you can shop. You can shop out the way, right? So I want to be able to see when I'm walking down the street, I would love to see women, with the Go Grade, Be Chic apparel on. I think that would be so cool. And if you have a significant other, I also have Go Grade, Be Chic for men as well. So all of that will be launching next month. And this photo shoot I'm so excited about because it's not just going to be me. It's not just going to be me in the photo shoot. I'm going to have other women that will be rocking the apparel. Similar to my very, very first photo shoot I did back in 2021 when I first launched the brand. And you've probably seen other photos. You've probably seen a lot of photos from that photo shoot for years. Like I've been reusing that content forever. But it's great content. The women look good, so I just keep using it. So I'm so excited about that photo shoot. And it's gonna be more like a fall look, maybe a few layers, um, some boots, and just that funkiness that we can add to our looks in the fall. And maybe you guys live in hot weather climates like Florida or the islands, and you can't really layer because it's too hot for that. So that's one thing I love about Chicago is that I love the change of the season because I can, just change my look around. So that is really, really good. So I'm really excited about everything is just mixed together for me, for my brand, so that I can pour out more and more and more and more to women who need that voice or who need an understanding of the route that they need to take, on their gray hair journey. And now look at this guy right here. He's got a lot of confidence. Watch him walk. That's the kind of confidence we need. We can't walk around lazy, looking lazy, not caring about our appearance, not caring about, you know, what we look like. We're walking around. Now people will laugh at somebody like this, right? For me, I'm inspired by him. I'm inspired by his awesomeness and his confidence. His head is held high. He's not looking down. He's confident in himself and his look. He got his little coach bag, baby. That's how we need to be walking these streets of the world. Because I always say the streets are your runway. So how are you showing up in the world every single day? Like, how are you showing up? Like, we got to show up better. We got to show up. I was like the perfect, that's just God's timing. A perfect example of how we need to show up in the world. Because, you know, although all women don't walk like that, we don't all walk like that, but we got enough femininity and we need to add it. So I'm coming, and yeah, come to the city. Um, you need to come to the city, Raquel. And where are you from, Raquel? What city do you live in? Because I want to expound on my gold grade, be chic in the streets. And that's why I started my travel business, because I want to work on doing some retreats. Like I'd love for my first retreat to be on the Virgin Voyages cruise line, because I just took their training recently. And the reason why I want to use that cruise line is because it's for grown folks, no kids allowed. So even if I did like a 3-day event, um, we could do a 3-day event on a cruise, and we could just have us a blast, eating, laughing, talking, photo shoots, getting dressed up, all the things. Columbus, Ohio. Oh, you down the street, girl. You down the street. Yeah, you should come and hang out one weekend. So yeah, that's the reason why I started my YouTube. Come on now, that bird. Yeah, it's pigeon almost attacked me. So, and for those of you who love to travel, who are interested in maybe earning extra income, or when you travel, you want to earn money from the travel that you are already booking. Because when you guys book online, like on Travelocity or any of those highly advertised sites, someone is getting a commission and it's not you. So you could literally be earning commissions on the travel that you're already doing. And it's a write off on your taxes because it's a home based business. So if you are interested in something like that, and I'm not telling you to join, you can just hit me up and I can do a one on one and show you exactly what we have to offer. I mean, it's game changing. It's a low cost entry, $200, y'all, to have your own. I'm just going to see anybody, your own Tammy.com travel, TammyTravels.com. So it's a low entry. And then your overhead, every business has an overhead, is $60 a month. It's like a franchise. And the company I'm with, I was with the company years, a different company years ago, but the guy who owns the company I'm with now is out of Atlanta. And it's huge in Atlanta. And I'm looking for business partners all over the nation, to be honest. So I'm just excited about everything that I got going on. And also, I love the perks that come with the travel business. There's so many I could show you. If you want to email me at support@ggbchic.com, support@ggbchic, and I can just show you exactly what it involves. This is not I don't beg anybody. I don't, you know, it's not a begging business, baby, because the product is travel. I'm not selling lotions and potions. I'm selling beaches and oceans. So, I mean, it just makes sense to add on something to what you're already doing. And if you are, closing in on retirement age, you might want to just have something fun to do on the side, in addition to your retirement fund. We're in 20. Hold on 1 second. We're in 22 countries. United Kingdom. We're going to be opening up in Canada. We're in 22 something. I can't even name all the countries, okay? but it's growing and growing. And it's 10 years old this coming October. We started with 500 reps and just made it the other day to 140,000 reps. So yeah, if you're interested, you just want to take a look, see what it might do for you and your family, and just let me know. So, or you can, yeah, DM me on Instagram at Go Grade Be Chic also. I cannot believe I'm going to turn the camera around. I made it this far that fast. I don't know. I should have put my um how many miles I've walked. I forgot to do that. Dang. I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. I guess that brain fog is kicking in. So we're at Wacker. This is the big bridge. Y'all see that over there? Trump Towers. Y'all probably don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. But that's a staple in our city. So I just want to show you that it's right at the riverfront. Um, we ain't gonna talk about Orange Man on this uh, live. So I'm gonna show you the river. They have this is Chicago's Riverwalk, and it has you. It's so beautiful. It has the tours and the boats. Um, and down there have a lot of restaurants. You can just walk the Riverwalk, and I love the tours. So I'm actually walking to one of well, I think it's the largest Starbucks in the nation. And that's what I'm walking to. And that's where I'm gonna end the live. So I have about probably like 10 more minutes on here. Anybody have any questions? I can't see the comment section. So if you have any questions, let me know. What's inspiring you now, like in your life? As you age and if you're still working, you haven't retired yet, what's your next level? What's inspiring you? Because retirement to me doesn't mean sitting down. To me, it means standing even taller because now you have the wisdom, you have the guidance, you have the wherewithal to take your life to the next level. And I think that's why we should be really working on our health, our mindset, because life is all about health and mindset. It has a lot to do with health and mindset. And we're going to be approaching this Mac store that I go to all the time, but I'm not going in there to buy nothing today. I told myself, because when I go in there, I have a budget. And since I'm a hairstylist, I do get a Mac Pro card, which I get 30% off of all of the products in there. Well, yeah, so this is actually North Michigan Avenue. This is it. This is like where the big stores are. Um, the big stores. It's a beautiful city, right? You know, we have our food in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? The crazy, the ones that do too much. Everything has those. And yeah, we got some knuckleheads. I'm not even gonna lie. We definitely got some knuckleheads. So this is where your Gucci stores are. Um, one of my favorite stores is Zara. I was gonna stop in there too, but uh-uh, I'm not shopping today. Nope. And that's another thing about style and fashion is, you know, I truly believe that people should find their authenticity when it comes to style, when it comes to fashion. Um, I think that it's great to follow influencers. It's great to understand, most importantly, though, where your style fits in, not where everybody else's style is, but just to find your own authentic look. Because there's so many people out here that look alike. They all look alike. We all wear the same thing. You got the weave, you got the lashes, you got the nails. Everybody's looking the same. Why not look different? Why not be your own authentic self? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the weaves and the lashes and all that stuff, but do it responsibly. Let's say that. Do it responsibly. There's nothing wrong with wearing a weave. But when you got to hang it down to your past your knees, I'd say where it looks natural, where it where it looks natural. So my inspiration, I don't know. I get a lot of inspiration from a lot of different things when it comes to style and fashion. I've been like this since I was a little girl. I've always loved stuff around my neck. You guys can see this piece I have on today. I purchased this at a festival in Atlanta some years back. Yeah, come here soon, Michelle. Come before it gets cold. But you know what the cold is about. You know what the cold is about. It may not be like Chicago's cold, but you know what the cold feels like. But back to fashion, there are people that I follow, um, but not a whole bunch, to be honest. I really don't follow a lot of people. People send me people. Here's my Mac store, y'all. Here's my Mac store. I don't think I'm going in there today, honey. Okay, we just gonna peek in here, y'all. Get it some fresh air for a second. Oh, it feels so good in here. Look at all these beautiful colors. All these beautiful colors. Michelle said Ashley means, hi, how are you? But we want to definitely incorporate some makeup into our looks too. Like you don't have to have, you know, a look where you're looking like that, or you look like looking like that every day, even though that's beautiful. But just incorporating a little color because when you think about your hair, it's neutral. So that's why you need to get you a pop of color. Find one pop of color that you love. I think this is one of my favorites. Mandarin, Mandarin. Yeah, that's one of my favorites that I wear. Oh, this is pretty. But wear it based on this looks like it might be new. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen that color before, but yeah, that's the Mac store. Oh, it feels so good in here, y'all. I got my towel in my bag. I would definitely be pulling it out, just showing you some little bit more of North Michigan Avenue. Talking about fashion and style. There's the Sephora right there. There's the MCM store. So I get excited by when I think about fashion and style, I get more excited about creating my look. I don't get excited about looking in the Nordstrom's model. In fact, we just passed the big Nordstrom's, looking at the Nordstrom's model and shopping everything from that model. But that's exciting to some people because they don't understand or they haven't created a look for themselves. And it's okay because we're always evolving our look, our style. Everything is always evolving. So until you get to that point where styling your look is effortless, then you got to keep trying, keep trying. And I also have something in the book, the ebook for that, also creating your own style, like getting dressed fast, regardless of where you're going, creating you a photo album, a digital album. Because we always say, women, our favorite line is, I got this event, girl, and I ain't got nothing to wear. Come on, y'all. We all got clothes in our closet, right? And so you got to learn how to shop your closet. I have a pretty, you know how people are on the tiny houses pick? I have a tiny closet and I have more than one closet, but one is for my winter coats. And my major clothes are all in one tiny closet. And I just purged because I'm purging almost every quarter because I feel like when you purge, you allow new stuff in. It's kind of like spiritual because when you're not kind of like it is spiritual because we hoard, we're hoarders by nature, not you, but your friend. We're hoarders by nature. So it's like you just constantly shopping. And I think the pandemic helped a lot with that, but it didn't fix us. You know, we couldn't shop in the stores, so then we went online shopping. So I feel like when you have an event to go to, you need to shop your closet. And if you don't know what to wear, then one day just light some candles, put on your favorite playlist, and just go through your closet and put different looks together. And I'm always getting lipstick on my teeth, y'all. So put different looks together, and then take digital photos of those looks and put them in photo albums. Like you might have um, a streetwear album. You might have let's see, a casual album, photo album. You might have dressy after five. So yeah, we gotta make that happen, and just keep getting inspired by other people that you see. You're somebody that if you're more voluptuous, find those bloggers or influencers that are more voluptuous with the big hips and the big boobs, Because honey, there's some sexy ones out there and they look great in their clothes. And then if you're smaller like me and you have a more creative look, then allow me to inspire you. Like I like and finding your signature look. And it's a section in there that really helps you find your signature look. Like create it, how to create it, how to find it, and how to expound on your signature look. So yeah, I'm so excited for that ebook to come out. And it's going to be launching next month, like I said. It's going to have a launch price of that book is worth like $297, but I'm gonna have a launch. It's probably gonna be a pre-launch and a launch at $47. And I'm telling you, the bonus that comes with it is game changing. Just like you have Chat GPT, we're gonna have the GGBC AI. And you're gonna be able to ask it questions about your hair, and it's gonna be feeding answers predominantly from me. And it's game changing. I'm actually still working on adding all the information into the AI so that when you ask it questions, it can spit out exactly the content that I share, the hair, the fashion, the style. So you can continue to work on it. But let me show y'all this. I made it. Starbucks Reserve Roastery. So this is one of the biggest Starbucks in the world, but I definitely know in the nation. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna read because I'm having lunch with a girlfriend in 2 hours. So that gives me 2 hours to just kind of chill out. I spend a lot of time by myself. I have friends, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I do have friends, but I just enjoy and love me. I love my company. And I pushed past my fears. I don't know if you guys know, I'm just being fully transparent. I got divorced. It was 2 years this past March. And I've been healing. I left in August of 2022. And you know, it's just been a lot. So when y'all see me gone, sometimes I have to take time for myself. I believe in mental health. You gotta take care of your mental health because if you don't take care of your mental health, nobody can take care of it for you. So yeah. So I got divorced in August. No, I left in August 22. My divorce was finalized in March of 23. So it's only been 2 years. So although I've done a lot of work with my therapist, I've done a lot of mindset, spiritual work for myself, things still come up because it was a 17-year marriage, but like we were together like 20 years. So that's a lot. Yeah, thank you, JLJ. I am taking care of me because I'm the most important person in my world. Like if I don't take care of me, nobody else can be taken care of. So I'm gonna go in here. I made myself because I'm not buying their food in here. I'm not that crazy about Starbucks food. They do have a good avocado toast though, but because I'm having lunch, I bought myself some yogurt with some nuts and some bananas and some flax seeds. And I'm gonna have that and then my favorite drink, which is the chai tea latte. I have it either iced or I have it hot. But today I need something cold. So yeah, I'm so glad you guys joined me. This has been amazing. I didn't really think I was gonna be able to last this long, talking and the heat. I'm looking at my teeth, y'all. I got makeup on my teeth, but this is me real and raw. Like, I don't think I have anything like this on my channel. Actually, I know I don't. So I'll be doing more of this. I'll be doing more of this from different cities, different towns. I'm looking to build or to have you too, Michelle. Thank you so much, girl. I appreciate you for being here the whole time. I really appreciate you. Mwah. But I'm looking to build my businesses in different states, different towns, which is my travel business. I'm looking for serious minded partners who want something different, who want to earn residual and passive income. Um, and then my Go Great Be Chic in the Streets. I'm going to be vlogging that as well. Soon I'll be in Florida. I'm going to Jacksonville, Florida on August 30th for a couple of days. Then I'm going to drive down to Orlando for 3 days to our my travel company, Planet Marketing. Um, we have a big convention, so that's going to be amazing. But yeah, I'm just getting started in the business. I actually started in November of last year, but I'm really excited about what's to come. So how many of you guys would be interested in a retreat, especially on the Virgin Voyages? I've been wanting to go on there for so long. It'd only be like a short 3-day kind of situation. I don't like to be on a cruise 10 days unless I'm going to Europe or something like that. But it's like a quick, fun girls outing on a cruise. And the Virgin Voyages is amazing. I mean, I took that training and I'm just ready to pick a date, book it, and have some people join me. Even if it's 5 people, 10 people. The Virgin Voyages is so much to that ship. It's only adults, no buffets. I hate the buffets. Nice, fine dining restaurants, and just a whole new upgraded experience, right? So I'm ready. And Lachelle, you sound like you're ready too. So I may be looking at doing something like that in the fall. And if not the fall, by the spring, because I got a lot going on this fall. I got the convention that's in September, and or maybe like October. I got to look up some stuff, but yeah, you guys let me know if you'll be interested, and comment down below if you'll be interested in a short girlfriend getaway. We could do some yoga, because I love me some yoga. Just get into our have fun, have fun. I'm not talking about just being in a zen mode the whole time. You got to get our turn up on, because honey, I love to dance. I like music. I love house music. We just finished our chosen few picnic, which usually is about 5,000-6,000 people out there. I was there last week. Mickey is my name. Says, hi, Sharon. I'm an old family friend from Newton. Oh my God. I talk to Rhonda often. Yes, please travel back to North Carolina to do hair. No, honey, I'm not doing that. We need you here. Love your content. Glad you are doing great. Oh my God, Mickey. I don't know if I remember Mickey. So, y'all, my family is from North Carolina. I think I said that earlier in the chat. My grandmother was a hairstylist, and she was my inspiration for me to do hair. I used to watch, my mom sent us to North Carolina like every summer. We would be there the whole summer spending time with my grandparents. And my grandmother, she was a nurse by trade, but then she did hair part time when she came home. So I would watch her press hair. And so that's where I got my inspiration to be a hairstylist. And I always love to say that I have I have one of her licenses, and her license says for color shops only. And it's incredible. I think that's incredible. So my grandmother died at an early age. I still feel like her spirit lives on through me. Her spirit lives on through me, and it gives me a bigger reason, a bigger purpose to do this work. And yeah, I didn't know that when I started my YouTube channel that it was gonna be about gray hair. I had just gone gray. I had just buzzed my hair off. I was talking to hairstylists. Oh, Mickey, you got me going for a second. But anyway, so that's where my family comes from, North Carolina. But that's why I do this work. I do this work because I know my grandmother would be proud of me. She never saw me as a hairstylist. She passed, and I was only in 7th grade. So I was very close to my grandmother, and we still miss her to this day. So I just want to say, I want to end this by saying, I just want to say thank you guys. Really, I look a mess. But I want to say just thank you. I appreciate every one of you. Seriously. All that you do, all the videos that you watch, all the comments that you make, because a lot of that will be in the ebook too. Love notes from my subscribers. And sometimes the comments are not love notes. I got to end with something happy and something funny because I love to laugh. Sometimes the comments are not love notes, right? We can get some crazy people in there. But guess what I always know about those people? Those people lack confidence in themselves. Like one girl said, I don't know why this creator is always calling people girl because I use the word girl a lot. And I always feel like, yeah, we have little girls still inside of us wanting to burst out and be the biggest versions of ourselves. So yeah, we are little girls. Like I still jump rope, even though we grown ass women, we still have that little girl aspect inside of us. And I think that's good. I'm not a Bible scholar, but in the Bible it says act as little children. Like have fun. Like we can get grown and we don't dream anymore. And it's time for us to dream a bigger dream, have a bigger life, regardless of what your age is. I don't care if you're 75. I don't care if you're 45. It's time for us to dream more. So I'm going to leave it right there. Oh my God. It's William's sister. Girl, I can be paranoid. Okay, yes, Miss Liv. William's sister. I know who William's sister is. Those were my people. William, your brother. Oh my God. That's awesome. I have to tell my aunt that you were on here and my mom. Wow, my mom called me while I was on here. Oh my God. Y'all, I miss you. Like I grew up, she was a little older than me, but I think we used to go down to your house and your mom, we used to stay with your mom. She was right next to my great aunt's house. It's a small town called Newton, North Carolina, but yeah, I definitely know who you are, girl. I'm so happy to see you on here. I'll tell Rhonda and tell my mom that I saw y'all, that I saw you on here. So I just want to say thank you guys. Anything that I said here, if you have any questions about, if you're on my email list, then you'll get uh, first notice of the $47 rate for the ebook. And it's going to be a keepsake. It's going to be one to have, I mean, on your computer, I should say, or on your phone. So it's not going to be like a hard copy. And I know I said a lot about that. And, you know, people can get on here selling their stuff, to earn money. And I think earning money is really important because money is, to me, is like breathing. If you don't have it, it's a lot of things you can't do in life, right? But this is my first project that I really feel most confident about, like that can change lives. So whenever I'm creating something, I'm not just thinking about me, I'm thinking about whose live I will affect. So, oh yeah, those were the good old days, girl. They were the good. I had the best time of my life in North Carolina every summer. I mean, it's these kids don't have fun like that these days. The red dirt. When I would fly into North Carolina from the plane and I would see that red dirt, I would be so excited. And we would be there the whole entire summer. But yeah, I'm gonna end this. Oh, I was talking about the ebook. Yeah, it's gonna be game changing. So I just recommend you get yourself a copy because what I love about it, like I said earlier, is it's gonna be a book that continues on your journey, regardless if you're not gray yet, or if you're gray yet, or if you're not even thinking about going gray. Um, and what I love about it is once you purchase it once, all the additions that I add to it, you'll look up and open it one day and it'll be a couple new pages in there. So it's like a lifelong immersive experience with me. And also in there, last year I came up with my own my AKA name, like Beyonce Sasha Fierce. So in there, the book, I encourage you to come up with your name. So my name is the Metallic Muse. That's what, AKA Sharon Miles, also known as the Metallic Muse. So I'm gonna get off here, y'all, and go into this Starbucks back here and have myself my drink and eat my food and study. I'm gonna be studying all about my travel business, network marketing, and I'm a reader. I'm an avid reader. I love self-help and self-development because this is like the whoever is on here, it's time for us to be the better versions of ourselves. So I just want to say I love you guys and there ain't nothing you can do about it. And you guys are amazing. You just are so amazing. So I'm signing off. It's Sharon. It's your girl Sharon. Peace.